Yeah, I know I told you that this video would be out earlier than it has been, but I've been sick as a dog and twice as ugly. But hey, now we're here. Let's talk about the Dan Wesson Vigil pistols. Greetings, YouTube, lock and load ninjas, interwebs at large. I bring to you today a curious beast, the Dan Wesson Vigil. It's curious because of the way it's described. This is described as an affordable option, which to me, most of the time, that would sort of be a connotation as to maybe not as high a quality. That's why it's curious, not because of the price point. The Vigil series of pistols comes in what is referred to as a duty finish. Front side is a night sight, rear side is just a blade. 25 LPI on the front, same on the rear. A pretty good trigger, a really pretty good trigger. This right here is referred to as the CCO, a commander-sized length on the slide and a officer-sized grip. Even as the officer-sized grip, it is a full, fits my hand beautifully. I really like the grips. The grips they're sort of a throwback, aren't they? They're sort of a throwback to craftsmanship with a little modern twist on it. Skeletonized hammer, skeletonized trigger. Very good shooting manners. It's, traditional 1911 type pattern where it's got a bushing instead of a guide rod. This was a surprising little gun. We'll talk about that in a minute. Then we have the Vigil Suppressor Ready. It puts me in mind of those old Daytonic pistols. Do you remember those? Now this one comes with the suppressor sights. Once again, it is a night sight on the front and a just regular good old combat blade on the back. I really like the way this one is dovetailed in on the back. Sort of leads me to believe a optic wouldn't be hard to do. I'm not a big threaded barrel person simply because the thread protector, or the cap, if you will, on every gun I've ever had with a threaded barrel, they come unscrewed when you're shooting with them. This one did not come unscrewed. Once again, you have the same other features, the duty finish, single thumb safety, the really good looking grips. Now, what makes me see, I look at Dan Wesson as one of those companies that's sort of a diamond in the rough, where their pistols fall. If you're going to put them in some sort of a niche, I would say that they are firmly belong in the class with the higher end Kimbers, if you want to put it somewhere. Except, and I've owned a couple of Kimbers, they don't seem to need to break in like a Kimber does. Now these were obviously very brand new. Still got that nice brand new spring feel to it. Very accurate, very forgiving. When I was shooting the gun, very forgiving. That's all beside the point. It all comes down to how it acts on the range. So, back from the range. Surprising, these guns are. Very surprising. Simply from the standpoint, they get out and, their price point is $1,298. And the run up to this is that this is a affordable option in Dan Wesson, which it is. All of them are $1,298, no matter which model you buy. I just don't find them to be base guns. And this reminds me, these guns remind me, or this one especially, this one reminds me, if you take away the threaded barrel, and then you can start comparing it to, say, the Nighthawk Thunder Ranch, the Clint Smith design gun, which I thought was the greatest rendition of a basic 1911 there is. This is a great rendition of a basic 1911. No frills, no bells, no whistles, just very good basic fundamental design. The gun itself is handsome. It's just a handsome piece. If I was buying one of these, I'd leave it as is. I'd probably buy the full-size one, although this is this feels like this would be a really good carry gun. 7-round capacity, 8-round capacity. I meant to have this video out earlier, except on the day that I said I was going to shoot it, then I got sick. And then I stayed sick ran a fever for about 4 days. So, anyway. But I do have new stuff. I got some more stuff to talk to you about. And that's coming up as soon as I can shoot it. I'm not going to make promises now simply because every time I do, I turn into a liar. Don't want to be lying to you. Hey, if you like this kind of content, and I hope you do, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell, and if you have any suggestions about stuff and I'm sort of limited. I can request certain guns from my sponsors, right? Some of them that I get from the ninjas. Of course, I've got ninja guns coming. But if you have any suggestions of something you want to see or some sort of a thing you want to put together, put it down there in the comments. And hey, stay aware out there. And I am out of here.